Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And if you are an entrepreneur or even thinking about becoming one, chances are you've heard about the old saying that is, entrepreneurs work for 24 by 7. You see, the social media posts, the hustle culture glorifying endless hours, sacrificing sleep, and living on coffee. Sounds almost heroic, right? The dedicated founder burning the midnight oil to build their empire. But let me tell you something important, something crucial for your long term success and sanity. And that is the myth I want to burst today. A myth, a dangerous, unsustainable myth. Today, we are going to bust that myth wide open because the truth is, true entrepreneurial success isn't about working harder or longer. It's about working smarter. It's about strategy, efficiency, and creating businesses that serves your life, not consumes it. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to share some powerful secrets that will help you do exactly that. Before we dive into how, let's briefly understand why 24 by 7 grinds often backfires. First, burnout is real and it's an entrepreneur's worst nightmare or, so to speak, enemy. When you are constantly exhausted, your creativity plummets, your decision making suffers, and your passion dwindles. You become less effective and not more. Second, diminishing returns. There is a point where putting in more hours doesn't equate to more output. You might be physically present, but your mental capacity is stretched thin. You're just going through the motions. And third, missing out on your life. What is the point of building a successful business if you never have time to enjoy the fruits of your labor or spend time with people who matter most? A truly successful life includes a balance. So, how do we escape this cycle? Let's get into the secrets. First secret is working smarter, is mastering your time, and that starts with radical prioritization. Most entrepreneurs fall into the trap of doing what is urgent rather than what is important. The email piling up, the sudden client request, they feel urgent. But are they truly moving your business forward? So here is a practical exercise. At the start of each week, identify your top 3 high impact tasks. These are the tasks that, if completed, will have the biggest positive ripple effects on your business. Focus on these first before anything else. For example, for an e-commerce entrepreneur, it might be launching a new product line, optimizing your top performing ad campaign, or securing a key supplier deal. Not just answering email all day. Another powerful technique is the time blocking method. Dedicate specific blocks of your time in your calendar for specific type of work, which is like deep work, meetings, email, responses, creative brainstorming, and here is the of crucial part where you do brainstorming and you probably stick to all of it. Treat these blocks like non-negotiable appointments. Secret numbers 2 is perhaps the hardest of many entrepreneurs, which is the delegation. We often believe if I want it to be done right, I have to do it myself, or I will take longer to explain to others just to do it the way I want it. So this is a mental trap. Delegation isn't just about offloading tasks, it's about leveraging other people's strength, freeing up your time for higher value activities. And your business, scale beyond what you could have ever done. Think about your tasks, which ones are repetitive, which ones are not your core genius. Things like administrative tasks, things like email management, scheduling, data entry, perfect for virtual assistant. Next could be content creation. Social media post, blog writing, video editing. You can hire a freelancer for all these. Technical tasks like website maintenance, software setup, you probably can outsource it. Even sales or customer service, train a team member to handle routine inquiries. So, how to delegate effectively? That's a very big question now we need to answer. So, clearly define the task, be specific about what needs to be done, the desired outcome, and the deadline. Provide resources to do that work effectively. Give them all the information, tools, and access they need to be successful. Set expectation. Explain the quality standards and how success will be measured. Trust but verify. Give them space but check in periodically. Provide constructive feedback. And then you can start small. Don't hand over your entire business at once. Begin with low risk task and build trust. Delegation allows you to multiply your output without multiplying your personal hours. It is the cornerstone of scalable growth. Our third secret is embracing technology and automation. Think of the software and digital tools as your tireless, always on workforce. There are so many incredible tools available today that can automate mundane, repetitive tasks, saving your time and many hours. Things like email automation, setting up autoresponders, drip campaigns, and newsletter means you are communicating with your audience even when you are not at your desk. Scheduling tools, stop the endless back and forth emails for meeting. Use tools like Calendly or Acuity scheduling to allow people to book time automatically. Project management software, keep your task and team organized with tools like Asana, Trello, or Monday.com. Everyone knows what needs to be done and by when. Then next is customer relationship, which is also known as CRM. Tools like HubSpot and Salesforce help you manage client interaction, track sales pipeline, and automate follow-ups. Then we also have integration platform. So this is a big one. Tools like Zapier or Make, there are so many other integration platform allow different apps to talk to each other. For example, automatically add a new email subscriber to your CRM or create a task in your project management tool whenever a new lead fills out a form on your website. The initial setup might take a bit of a time, but the long-term time saving is immense. Think of it as an investment. Every hour you spend setting up an automation could save you dozens, even hundreds of hours down the line. This is truly working smarter. Our fourth secret is about ruthless self-assessment and focus. Identify your zone of genius and double down on it. Eliminate or delegate everything else. What are your uniquely good at? Your unique good qualities? What activities give you energy and produces disproportionately high results for your business? For some, it is sales. For others, it is product innovation, strategic partnership, or brilliant marketing. Many entrepreneurs try to be jack of all trades. They do their own accounting, their own graphic design, their own social media management, their own tech support, and they end up being mediocre at everything, exhausted by all of it. Your time is your most valuable asset. If you are spending hours on tasks that someone else can do faster, better, or at a lower cost than the value of your own time, you're not working smart. So, what are the actionable steps? Moving ahead, list all your weekly tasks and be exhaustive. Categorize them. Things like zone of genius, task only you can do and you should do. What are delegatable? Task someone else could do better and faster. Automation, task technology can handle very efficiently. And lastly, eliminate tasks that aren't truly necessary. Prioritize your zone of genius task. Make sure these are the tasks you dedicate your prime working hours to, and actively work to eliminate or automate or delegate the rest. These takes discipline, but it is liberating you from your mundane activity and making you smarter and successful. So when you focus on your unique contribution, your business accelerates. You will feel more fulfilled. This is where true leverage comes from. So, today we have talked about time management, we have talked about delegation, automation, and focusing your genius. But the biggest secret of all is embracing the mindset of a smart entrepreneur. It's about understanding that working less doesn't mean achieving less. Often it means achieving more because you are refreshed, creative, and strategic. So there could be a strategy where you can have a scheduled downtime. Just as rigorously as your schedule your work, block your time for your family, hobbies, exercise, or just quiet reflection on your business and yourself. Prioritize sleep. It is not a luxury, it is a performance enhancer. Take a break. Short, frequent breaks throughout the day can significantly boost your focus and productivity. Learn to say no to distraction, to unnecessary meetings, and to opportunities that don't align with your core goals. Your yes becomes more powerful than your no. Protect your time and energy. This goal isn't to work less hours for sake of it, but to work towards better hours that yield disproportionate results. To build a business that supports the life you want rather than demanding your entire existence. This is a true freedom of an entrepreneurship. The myth of 24 by 7 entrepreneur is just that, a myth. It's a relic of an old way of thinking that leads to burnout and not breakthrough. You have the power to define your own success, your own terms, and by mastering your time, embracing delegation, leveraging technology, and focusing on your unique strength, you can build a thriving business without sacrificing your well-being. So I challenge you today. Take one strategy from today's video and implement it this week. Whether it is identifying your top 3 high impact tasks, delegating one small thing, or setting up a small automation. Just start and let us know what you have done. And you can leave your comments below with secret resonated with you the most, and what is the first step that you are going to take. We would like to know, and probably we would like to go along with your journey. And lastly, friends, if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more entrepreneurial insight, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, work smarter, live richer. See you next time.